What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dev Hall, man. We back and we live for another episode of the Dev Hall Show, episode 2. Listen, man, we got a new guest, a special guest, actually, man. Y'all seen him on a lot of different platforms, man. Play it for the plug, man. You know, Takeover Files, man. I actually met this man at one of the Fresh Legend open mics, man. His former name is at Ease, and we not talking about we ain't no military, bro. You feel me? We talking about a guy named Kairi Samir, man. What's up, bro? How you feeling, dog?
I'm good, man. How you feel?
I'm good, man. I woke up this morning, man. Can't complain at all.
That's what it's about, man. Can't complain, don't want to, and if you do, who gonna listen?
Look at it, there you go already,
Let's
man.
get it, man.
Listen, bro. Listen, when I first met you at the open mic, I had met you at a Fresh event in West Philly, like sometime late last year.
I would say.
And look, I was just basically there scouting talent, seeing who's out there, who hot, who's not. You know, just having a good vibe. And, bro, I'm listening to different people, and everybody was doing a good job. But it was just one song that caught my attention, bro. Mm-hmm. And it was 1+1, bro. Yeah. And we wasn't out there to have a math lesson, but we were just out there just to have a good time listening to music. You feel me? But
I feel you.
When I heard the hook and I heard the verse, it was captivating, bro. And I just want to know what made you come up with that song, and also how was the feedback after that song?
Okay. 1+1, that's my baby. That song really came from the heart. I actually wrote that song, like 2021. Okay. Like, I wasn't even in the same mind, because I don't be feeling like that now, honestly. I pushed the song, or you see what I'm saying? But I don't really be feeling like that. Like, how I feel, I be like, yo, and you know how they say, like, life and death is in the power of the tongue. Mm-hmm. Like, that be in the back of my mind every time I perform that song, or anytime I play the video, anything. I be like, yo, like, you manifested this shit. Like I ain't trying to be there forever. Like, but it was a moment, it was a vibe, and it was like, it was somebody I was talking about, like, where I was cool off of her. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And I don't even remember who it was, but I just wrote this song, and it wrote. I didn't even write it; it wrote itself. You see what I'm saying? It was like, it ain't my responsibility. And then, you know, so you remember that song? I'm trying to think what was a big song. It's an artist out named Mahalia. Okay. She has a song called, what's that song called? Sober. Okay. And she say, something, 1+1 is 1+1 is none. Mm-hmm. And while I was singing it with her, I just said 1+1 is too much for me. Like, and it just, and I was like, hold up, I think I got something. You know how that shit go. Yeah. So I'm like, I think I got something. So I just started writing it. Like, it ain't my responsibility to change. You know how, you know, like, when you want it, like, yo, I'm cool. Niggas ain't this and that and all that. So I'm like, it ain't my responsibility to change how she look at niggas. It ain't my job. I be off the hook.
Yo, that, bro.
Not to mention, I ain't got no time to stay put. Shorty should have known one night is all it took.
You know, he said, yeah, she cool and all that.
But I just ain't that bull. So I gotta fall back. But I'm gonna be back for sure. Cause it really don't matter how I add it up. It's like 1+1 is too much for me.
Now, when you had that song, bro, I'm like, that shit's a fucking hit. The beat, the way you rolled the beat and everything, bro. I want to know the concept of the music video, because I ain't gonna lie to you. When you had said I'm not, you know, it ain't my responsibility to change how she look, and niggas, right? Mm-hmm. You know, and then the end of the video, you was getting off the elevator. Mm-hmm. Main man was walking to the same room that you was walking to, right? But you fell back. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to figure out, like, what was the concept of it, because, you know, it was kind of like, it was a great video, but the only problem is trying to figure out the concept of it. That's all.
Got you. So the video, it starts off with me and Shorty arguing basically about what I was talking about. That's, shout out to my stylist too. That's the girl who do my hair, even though it ain't done. And, and shout out to my man Mav. Shout out to Reem, my brother. Everybody that was in it. Shout out to my son. Shout out to my cousin who let me hold the spot. Shout out to Major. Shout out to It's Shot by Zay, first and foremost. But so that video, it came about, you know, I direct my videos. So yeah, like me and Major, that's who does most of my videos. But anybody I would do a video with, I would put a lot of input in it. Like, yo, I got this story. So I put that story together. So basically it was like, she's wanting more than I want out of it. Okay. I'm getting ready to dip. Right. So my man called me, whatever. He picked me up. Right. We go handle our business. And we really had to improvise because, like, we couldn't get people to come back when we needed them to come back. So it was like, how it came about or how it came out isn't how it originally was in my head. Okay. So, but I'm going to just describe what y'all see. Right. So,
check that video out too on YouTube.
Absolutely. We're going to put the link in the bio. We're going to put the link below and all that. Yeah, we got you. All right. So, where am I at? So,
as far as how the music video came about,
I'm just trying to think of the part of the verse. Oh, so it starts off I leave out. Me and my man handle the business. Mm-hmm. So when I come back, me and him are coming in at the same time. I don't know him. Okay. You see what I'm saying? If it went out how I wanted it, she would have been in the video more calling the bull. Right. So and you would have seen that interaction, like, yo, you was just going through it with him, now you calling him. Right. So when we come back, when I come back, he actually coming at the same time. Right. So I think he held the door for me. Mm-hmm. We don't even know we there for the same female. Right. So so we get on the elevator, and if you look at my eyes, he pushed 2 because it was the second floor. Mm-hmm. And I look like, and then I look at him like, okay. So then I let him go. Right. Yep. I could have went, but I let him go.
To see where he about to go. Right?
Yeah. Right. So I peep and I fall back, and then I peep, and that's when I was like, oh. Right. So I had another up 2 floors up.
Okay.
So I just called her like, oh, what you doing? Right. That's how the video went. Okay. That's what that was. And it was crazy. Like the shorty at the very end of the video, I forgot her name. I'm sorry. But no, that was the only time I ever met her. So it's crazy. Right. Look, so we shooting a video. My cousin my cousin's, it's crazy. He be on some super, and he always is very, very professional. But this night he was just living his life. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with it. Right. But it was this girl, she worked there or whatever. And it was like her first day, and she was trying to like hang out or whatever with them. And she was like, oh, you're shooting a video? Can I be in it? I was like, yeah, we're going to make it work. Like on everything. Right. On everything. And I'm like, yeah, we're going to make it work. I'm like, she cute. All right, fuck it. Come on. Right. So that's how that came about. It was
like, the way that Joe was set up, like you do shorty and everything, like shorty in the pink.
Yeah. No, that's the first girl. Okay. The one at the end, she got black on when she opened the door. Okay. And we hugged. Okay. And then it's to be continued. Right. So it ain't to be continued.
Okay. So with that being said, man, I appreciate the breakdown and everything. So when you be doing the open mics and everything, man, like how do you receive the reaction from the crowd? Like for example, when I met you, I heard that song, Had to Pull You to the Side. Like, yo, I fuck with that song, this, that, and the third. And hopefully we can get an interview.
I appreciate it.
And here we are today. I just want to know the reaction that you get from, the crowd and the feedback.
It's
from that song and the other songs that you release.
Bro, I'm not going to lie to you. 1+1, it hits some people. But for the most part, people don't even, like that song to me, I love that song. Like, I don't care what nobody think. Like, I think if the right person heard it, I think that song could go.
Nigga, but go ahead, I'm gonna let you go.
No, you feel me? But I don't really see a crazy reaction like the way I thought I would. Mm-hmm. The way I thought I was going. And maybe that's me. Maybe I'm not pushing it hard enough. Maybe when I go to the open mics, I be tired because Fresh Jones be late at night. You see what I'm saying? Like, Fresh Jones be like in the middle of the night starting.
Midnight. You better answer rest before you went there.
Right.
Real shit, bro.
So I don't know. Maybe it's me. But I don't know. But when I do talk of like, I don't know. People do receive it. Just not the way I thought it would. But I ain't taking it down or anything like that, so you never know what can happen.
Of course not. So when you as an artist, like how do you feel when you go to different spaces to perform? And also I do notice that you perform a lot of different spaces. Like how do you feel when you're on stage, as far as like I was speaking on the reaction and things in that sort? Because if that one song is not necessarily getting a reaction that you would want it to get, how do it make you feel when you perform other songs in person? Like, you know what, like this song may not make it, but I mean, this song may not get their attention, but I'm pretty sure one of the songs that I have in the bag is gonna have people like gravitating or I'm receiving attention that I think it should bring.
That's a lot of parts in that question.
Yeah, it is.
I got you though.
It is.
But it's like before I get on the stage, no matter how long I've been doing this or how many stages, I be nervous.
Okay.
I be nervous. When I get on, I black out. So I don't even really see people when I'm on it. So I don't even really know if people really reacting to it until after. Okay. And then after the show, I mean, after I get off and I'm not performing, that's when people, like how you pull me to the side. Right. Like that's when I see the love. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. But I just go. Like I just know my music. Even if everybody don't like it, it's no music that everybody likes anyway. But even if like a lot of people don't like it, it's like it's gonna hit the right person. You see what I'm saying? I write from the heart. So like I don't write songs like this gonna be hot. Like I can hop on one of these new type beats, but I hit like I go for beats that hit my soul. Like, yo, I could talk about something on this. You see what I'm saying? Like, I really use my artistry as artistry. It's not just to be a musician and just to be making music. It's like I really put my mind into it. Every single word. You see what I'm saying?
I can tell, bro.
I don't just write like, yo, I wrote that in 10 minutes. Like, I could do that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like we could be in a session and I could write something real quick, but I prefer to put a lot of edits on it. Oh, let me go back. Let me. You see what I'm saying? Because
this is something that you give a fuck about. It's your craft. You're not just doing a rough draft. I mean, not just doing a half-ass job,
right?
And expecting a great grade on something that I put a C effort in.
Right?
Like, you feel me? I get that, man. It's like your baby. Like you said, this is something that you take care of at the end of the day.
And the people that listen, I want to give them more than what other people like. I want to give y'all more. That's just gonna stay on your head, like more lessons, more. You see what I'm saying? Little gems in there. My certain people's perspective on things. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I just want to give like me in my music.
Speaking of that, listening to you rap, bro, it's like I'm a lyrical listener. I feel like a lot of rappers, man, a lot of rappers are doing, but I call it copycat. They're doing whatever it takes to get on that wave. Niggas is making dancing music. If that's your lane, that's your lane.
Right.
But if niggas making dancing music, niggas making this music, killing drill music, niggas making lyrical music, pain music, heartfelt shit. When I hear you, bro, it's like, and I'm not comparing you to him, but I listen to like niggas like Drake, bro, and Drake not my favorite rapper. Kendrick is, and Kendrick on that shit. But you the type of nigga that talk when you rapping. Like it's almost like you having, it's like a conversation. Like where did that come from? You know, anybody can just say, you know, this is my flow, this, that, and the third. When I hear you rap, like you said, when I laughed, you say every single word. I mean that shit. I believe it because when you're rapping, it's like you're talking to someone, and it's a picture that you're painting. How did you come out with that?
That just came about, like, bro. I started rapping when I was 9 years old, like, and I wasn't consistently rapping since I was 9 years old, but since I was 12, I haven't probably gone. Like that's always been my thing. Like everybody knows me since I was a kid. Like everybody, if you know me, you know that's what Kairi does. You see what I'm saying? So over time, like it's just like that shit just comes to me. It's like that's my that's just not introduction, but that's my what I give to the world. It's like everything I'm saying in my music, that's me. That's what like that's what I want to give. So it kind of comes out like I'm talking, but I don't do that on purpose.
Right. It's a captivating way to grab people's attention, honestly.
Oh
yeah, I thought you said no. Captivate people's attention, man. But to give the audience an introduction to who you are, man. Like, what's your background, man? What part of the city you from? Like, you say you started rapping at 9 and everything. When did you start taking it serious? Because it sounded like you was taking it serious. If I'm not mistaken, it sounded like you was taking it serious at. I may be wrong, but it sounded like you was starting to take it a little serious after placement. If I'm not mistaken, or maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I was taking it serious before that.
Okay.
But yeah, let's just go back. Like, so my name is Kairi Samir. I'm from North Philly, by way of the county. I always make sure I put that in because, you know, but I'm from 23rd and Lehigh. You go down, that's home. Like, I mean, but yeah, when I say the county, I mean Montgomery County. Like, I went to school in Abington, but like I wasn't no regular student, so I got a story. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was in the placement.
Right.
So, yeah, like I started rapping when I was 9 years old. My mom bought me a Bow Wow CD. I always wanted to rap. Like, since, I mean, like, when I was 5, Big and Pac died. Right. So, I mean, you know. Right. So, I always heard it. Like, and everybody was young. My mom and pop 16 when I was born. Okay. So everybody was young. So I'm hearing rap my whole life. Like, Mace was my first favorite rapper. Right. Okay. Like, bad. That was my shit. I was a little kid. What? You couldn't tell me nothing in the mirror. Like, yeah. You couldn't tell me nothing in the mirror. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, shit, man.
So, and then, you know, Jay-Z came out, X. Right. Like, this how, I mean, I be feeling, oh, the Jay-Z came out, like, right. That shit.
Right. Bro, we 91, nigga.
Yeah, all that. We the OGs now.
Real shit, dog. Real rap, bro.
So, I always was around it, and I always liked it, always, like, imitated it, always liked the lifestyle of them back then. I don't like it now. Yeah. But, like, when I was looking up to them.
Hell yeah, it was the thing.
It was different. You see what I'm saying? So, that put something in me, but I didn't rap. I didn't try to rap. Bow Wow came out.
That was the time.
Yeah, like, people front on him now.
I was just about to say, niggas gonna keep it. Listen, niggas like, Bow Wow. Listen, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, bro. The way we look at fucking Kendrick, Drake, all these motherfuckers is how we looked at fucking Bow Wow, bro. Right. That nigga, like, he was a soldier boy, bro.
Right.
That nigga was 13, short as shit, and had all the hoes, bro.
That was my thing. That was my thing, bro. I be out like, they be wearing his shirts and all that. Like, Bow Wow was him. They wearing bandanas. So I'm like, oh, I don't have to wait. I can rap now because he's 4 years older than us. Yeah, bro. So
that's how niggas our age used to be, bro. Like, oh, you do the bad. Like, this nigga only 4 years older than me.
Right,
like,
right.
I can do it too.
So that's when I started writing little raps with my cousin. Yeah. And it was just like here and there. But what really woke it up in me was we had lived in the Northeast, me and my mom. Mm-hmm. We lived way up, but we lived in these apartments. And it was black. It was like it was a regular joint. It wasn't like, you know what I mean, but the kids, they was out there rapping, and I rapped, but I didn't think I was really like, you know what I mean, like, cause they was older. They were probably like 15, 16. I was like 11. Right. So they were rapping, and I'm like,
yo, bro,
what's up?
That made me cut you off.
No, you good? What's up?
This your story. So you got me thinking about my research. When you said you hit him with a ghetto fabulous intro verse. Bro, go ahead, go, bro.
He tapped in.
I don't just be talking about I'm watching the snip. Don't watch,
yes,
bro.
Sir.
Go ahead, I'm gonna let you tell your story, bro.
No, he right on point like a needle.
Shit.
Yo, I'm telling you. So they were rapping. It was like a cipher. And I was like, yo, I was like, yo, I rap. They like, man, young boy, go ahead. I'm like, no, I rap. So they like, all right, let me hear something. And this back when you tell niggas you rap, they like, all right, let me hear something. Yo,
then you in the spot, yo.
Yeah, now you tell somebody you rap, they like, I bet you do.
Right,
like,
everybody, right.
Back then it was special. Right. So they was like, yo, he was like, all right, let me hear something. Mm-hmm. So my gun go click and spark. Don't leave witnesses to point me out on 106 and Park. Son, no slick remarks. I go like, I really took Fabulous whole joint.
The wordplay going crazy at 11.
Yo, listen, and to this day, that's one of my favorite albums, bro. And I think about that shit every time I play the intro. But like, it's a song called Click and Spark. And I took the whole joint, and they like, yo.
But, yo, bro.
And that's the first time I ever got that reaction, and I loved it. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was accepted after that. You see what I'm saying? I'm a young boy. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, when we at the park, and they got girls around them and all that. Exactly. Exactly. So that shit was like.
That proof as a young boy, bro, you needed that. Like,
exactly.
I'm with the old heads, bro. And I got you, though.
Right. Like, so that was, that would woke it up in me. And then in middle school, that's when I really started taking it serious because we would have ciphers in the morning, and we were a group. Like, it was 4 of us. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Cade. Shout out to Fish. Shout out to Driz. But yeah, we were a group, and we were in like 8th grade. And we had the school like so many of the people in the school. I ain't gonna say everybody, but like we in the cafeteria or we in the it's the joint called the S Wing. I forgot what the exact spot we were in, but it's like right at the door and all that. But it was like all the people would tune in, like, you know, and the girls are like it, and you know what I mean? So it was just like, yo, I love this. Like, in 8th grade, that's when I really started really writing a lot. And I remember that summer I wrote this verse. This is when NH and them dropped Fantastic Four.
Oh my God, that shit was crazy, bro. I need to talk about
that same summer. When he was like,
Meek,
it's NH with I'll be riding with the Kylie or something. My man died, so I take care of the beef and all the drama for him. Fuck, you know what I mean? In the mommy's phone, bust them cigs in the mommy's phone. Yeah,
fuck mommy's phone. But
that
he read that joint versus Philly versus New Jersey joint. I got you.
Head was on the joint. Reed and Rico the Concrete.
I said Meek. I'm Friday. Rico. Yep.
Yeah, Rico. Yeah. Rico the Concrete. I said Rick the Concrete. Yeah, Rico the Concrete. But yeah, so I remember writing to that beat in my head, and I remember like having this crazy confidence. And then like 9th grade, we battling and all that shit. Shout out to Rosenberg Raw. If you
hell yeah, battle hell yeah, bro.
We went to school together. We used to battle back in the day.
Okay.
Asking.
Okay.
He better not lie.
Okay. He better not lie. Trolls.
No, that's my man. It's all love. It's all love. So, yeah. And we used to battle and all that stuff. We had a group. The group broke up. Me and my man Fish, shout out to my brother. That's my brother to this day. We got some money together, went to the studio. We saw Bucks. This the day after Top Shotters ran down on D Jones. It was the day after. Bucks had the same hoodie on. Lil Man.
Yeah, Lil Man. Yeah.
Bucks had the same hoodie on. He pulled the joint out. Hannibal was there. We was up. What was his name? Caesar. Up 66 up in East Oak Lane. And I had got sent away a month after that. But it's like, I be wondering, like, what would have happened if I never got sent away? Because I did start, you know, when you go away and you sit down, you always come back better. But what if, what if I was able to keep going on that where I was already, because I was going to the studio, like I was around it. I'm 14. Right. I got braces and shit, but like I'm really trying to make a way. But I never talked about this neither, but yeah, I had to go to placement for 11 and a half months. And I came back, everything was different. Like, niggas was wearing tight clothes. Like, it was like that, bro. It was like, when I left, everybody was wearing state property, Rockaware, Aeropostale. You might have a shirt, tight shirt, but baggy pants. Like, it was that. When niggas had shit was fucked up in the back.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I get back, it's fitted pants, Aeropostale, everything now, Hollister. So it was like a whole flip. I didn't even realize until the end. Like, this white kid came. He was from like Collegeville. And he was like, yeah, we're not wearing that stuff anymore. He was like, yeah, you can have my, yeah. He was like, take my jeans. Cause I had the same, like, we like the same size. Right. So he gave me a pair of his jeans. It was like my starting kit back to the world.
Yeah, you funny as shit.
This back in 07. I was 15, about to be 16 now. Like, that was the best year of my life to this day. I don't think it's ever going to top that, bro. 07 was different, man. Right. Especially on my block. Like, I stayed down there. Like, I told you, we lived in the suburbs. Yeah, like, people to this day, they be like, read that, like that, around that time, like, you ain't live out here? Like, no. It wasn't my address, no.
Now, I'm glad you spoke on that, man, because in your music, you speak on a lot of stuff that, you know, transpire in your life, especially real life events. You spoke on, you know, the placement. The reason I had mentioned placement because it was a snippet. I'm not sure if the song is out, but it was a snippet that you posted on Instagram. And you were speaking on a letter that you wrote to your mom. Then you were speaking on some real shit in that song. Speaking about, you know, your son. Speaking on you meeting your baby mama at placement. Speaking on how, bro, you had me cracking the fuck up the way you put this in the song, bro. You were saying something like, I should have listened. I should have listened. I'm paraphrasing the question.
I got you.
But you
I know
said
exactly where you at.
Like, I should have listened to your cousin and I chose to play the game, bro, and some shit like that, bro. It was just some shit you basically was saying. Of course, some heartfelt stuff. How do you feel like being vulnerable? You know, when you speak through your music, and also like the situation, you know, that you speak on with your son. Like, what is that about?
Got you. So I do. No, it's love. It's love. I be self-conscious, really getting real deep, because you know you kind of want to keep some privacy,
right?
But at the same time, you need to let shit out. You can't keep shit in. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I came to a place where I was ready to tell the world, because it's been 3 years where I've been going through this shit with my son. But going on 3 years. But like I came to a place where I'm ready to talk about it and not move past it, but move past, like, be able to move on.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? On a mental level.
Yeah, out there funk.
Yeah, exactly.
I get what you're saying.
Exactly.
I get that.
So, so I wrote that song, and that really happened too. Like now I say, yesterday I told my mom, of course it's not yesterday now, but when I wrote it, I should have, and when I recorded it the day when I was leaving, I'm like, yo, I should have said the other day I wrote my mom, because you say I could always say that.
Yesterday,
yeah. Fuck it, I said yesterday.
Yeah.
So yesterday,
it's painting a picture though. It's painting a picture.
You feel me?
Right.
So it's like yesterday I told my mom I apologized for shit I did when I was young. I had her traumatized. I wouldn't listen to her. I told a lot of lies. I guess I was trying to find a way to revitalize our relationship, because it's hardly one. Is it just me and all I've done? I understand, because lately I don't even want to call my son, breaking our parents' hearts while we having all this fun. It's like I'm just sitting here saying like, and you know, me and my mom, we got a weird relationship. I love my mom, but we don't have a regular mother-son, black mother-son relationship. So I just was like, I remember I called my mom and I was like, I apologize. She's like, what you apologizing for? I was like, how I was acting, like, and she just don't even want to talk about it. Yeah. She don't even be like, okay, she just be like, all right.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. I'm glad it's over. Right. But, and because now I understand. Right. I understand, like, when you try to give a child everything a child needs, and it's like some kids can have that same debt and turn out great. Right. But for some reason, your kid throws it all away. Yeah. Like, it's heartbreaking. It's disheartening. It's like the worst feeling I ever felt. Like it hurts more than growing up without my pop. It hurts more than me and my mom. Lack of relationship. It hurts more than my grandma passing away, who was I was the closest to in the world. Like this shit with my son. Like that's why I be so quiet. Like, and I appreciate this podcast. I appreciate you having me on this podcast, because it's like I haven't been really. I haven't been like using my potential. You see what I'm saying? Or I haven't really been just putting myself out there, because I've been in the show. Like, I was like, I don't really believe too crazy in the zodiacs and all that, but it's like I'm a Cancer. And it's like when we feel some type of way, we go in our shell. It's like we don't want to talk to nobody. We just, and it's bad, but I get on that and I'm off it though. Like I'm ready to get out. Like I'm ready to just tell the world, like, oh, with my son, what he's on is completely embarrassing. It's like I never would have thought my son would ever go this route. But it's like when I think about me and think about his mom, it's like it kind of makes sense. Hard as that is to want me to, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like he really has the recipe to just be that, like, and he's justified. Like my mom and my dad was like that. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you can have that deck and still thrive and be great and use the tools that the creator gave you. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. My son about to be 16 just the other day, because he mad because I took my phone. I took my phone back, and he was mad and he texted me from his mom's phone talking about, I just want my phone back and nothing to do with you. Like, you really a teenager, man.
And that's another thing you said too. Like, yo, that's another thing you were saying. Like, yo, you said something about that. Like, I understand it's a teenager, you want to talk back. Mm-hmm. Like you. the way you was like, bro.
I understand you a teenager. Sometimes you talk back and get an attitude. I understand all that. And coming home later than you was supposed to. Probably catch you with a girl trying to get to know you. I understand getting in fights when they approach you. Certain things any parent should expect to go through. But what I don't get is why you would ruin your own life. Every action got a consequence. You pay your own price, son. And then we just drop the beat and just let the echo fade. And that's me letting it fade away.
I mean, like, do he get a chance to hear this?
He heard it. He heard it last week. He was in the car. I did notice he got quiet and like his movement was slow after that. Like he had it on his mind.
Cause that shit hit.
Yeah, but that shit went away after that. Maybe it didn't.
Do you feel like and I'm glad you speaking on this, man, because this is the thing, man. A lot of people, bro, as black men, a lot of motherfuckers be going through shit, man. And I wanted to ask you, that was gonna lead into my next question, but a lot of black men go through a lot of shit, man. And I'm glad you described the whole situation of you going into a show when, you know, you feel as though you're shutting down, you don't want the world to know certain things about you, or just in general, just like anybody. Do you feel like the whole community thing, as far as our upbringings or our traumatic experience in the past, lingered down the path for your son? And when I say that, you speak on how your mom, I'm gonna say your mom, your baby mom and you, and you said how he'd fall back and say something like, "Well, my dad was," you know, like stuff like that. Do you feel as though that's a justifiable reason? Or, cause you know, it's a lot of people. Shit, we live in Philly. It's a lot of motherfuckers that went through a lot of traumatic shit growing up, and they want the best for their children because they don't want their children to go down that same path. Do you feel as though you use every resource that you could possibly use? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
so
as difficult as it is, and I don't have a child, so I can't sit here and act like I know that pain.
I got you.
Especially doing a podcast, I don't know if you feel comfortable speaking on it because
it's cool.
You know, it's just like I understand that's tough. Cause like the balancing of a father, a rapper, and a hustler as a black man. Like I just want to know, like how do you feel about that?
So the thing is, when you get to you're raising a teenager, like mid-teens, 15, 16, like getting ready to be an adult, it's really only so much you could do. Like, I mean, like, just think about when you were 16. Like, think about when you were 16, 17. You were doing your thing. It wasn't nothing you know, your mom or anybody could really say. Like, you was just going to do your thing until you learned on your own. But it's like when he was 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Like we could get that back. All right, come on, Zay, we gonna figure this out. It wasn't perfect at all. It looked like it on Facebook and Instagram, showing little pictures, cute and all that. No, that shit was real. Like it was a lot going on behind the scenes, but it was always easy to get back because I was talking to my man the other day, and he has a 16-year-old son, and he was like, when we're talking about the same thing we're talking about right now. And he like, it's, it's different when they become this age because 5 years ago, we were their hero. Yeah. Like, I'm not my son's hero anymore. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's like, maybe some kids at 16 still look at their dad as a hero, but my son doesn't. And then the thing is, I feel like that's a lot to do with the black community. I think the black man is just, and I don't want to make it like about this, but this is who I am. Like this is the type of shit I be on. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like I feel like the black man is just not respected at all. And a lot of times, a lot of what I see is justified. That's the problem. It's justified. It's like, nigga, you don't deserve no respect. But it's a lot of us who do. And it's like that trickles down to the kids, and like I know it's not even just me. It's a lot of us going through things where even the dad that's active gets undermined, and it's just like I did more, and I'm not even here to make it all about that, but like I did more for my son than I've ever seen any dad. You see what I'm saying? And it's like there's some great dads. Like all my friends are great dads, but their kids are younger. You see what I'm saying? It's like everywhere they are, I've been with my son.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like
at a teenager spot now.
Yeah, I'm at the final stage, and I see like this shit is hard, because I feel like I'm losing my son, like, and that's what I'm gonna name the song, "Losing Isaiah." Like, it's crazy, bro. When he was in his mom's stomach, I remember thinking, because I named him, so I remember thinking, "Losing Isaiah," because the movie, yeah. So I'm like, and here I am really using it, like, really feeling like I'm losing my son, and he might be able to come back, but like. My son playing a dangerous game, man. Like, I wouldn't even say he's worse than I was. He's dumber than I was. And he's not a leader.
You know what? I'm glad you said that. And respectfully, you know, what you just said, you seeing him being dumber than you was at his age.
And maybe that's for lack of better words.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I understand the frustration. The whole situation of the community, going back to what you're saying, the environment, it's a whole different day and age. And I hate to say it like this, not even excluding your son. And I just want to look at it like this, say it like this. A lot of people, bro, at our age, we look at a 16-year-old excluding your son. These niggas ain't no typical 16-year-olds.
No.
And these young boys is up here with a lift and squeeze on pause. Like, you feel me? They these niggas ain't these 16. We was worried about women,
girls,
worried about
clothes,
going to party, clothes, having a good time. This is down party when they had clubs down South Street. I mean, it's not South Street, downtown. Like, we was out having a good time, bro. Samba, all that shit.
Man, my man was just talking about that too. I'm sorry to cut you up.
You good, bro. It's a different environment, bro. It's like, you seeing a lot of these Philly niggas dissing niggas, like neighborhoods killing niggas, all the young niggas masked up, deep. It's just like the sense of respect for elders. It's just like niggas cursing in front of people, smoking on the L's. It's a lot of different shit.
Yeah, and it's like
going on, and it's like, man, I'm not justifying it because there's not no reason to justify it, but it's like the reason I'm harping on this dumb part because like you, in a sense, like. Blame him but so much, and I'm not speaking on the situation. I don't know the situation, but I'm speaking on just the influence of the environment.
What I say, I apologize for saying dumber than I was. He's more immature than I was.
Yeah,
he's more immature than I was.
Yeah,
I was more of a leader. We definitely talking about a different time. We talking about there 20 years ago.
Yeah,
it was a whole nother world. But
crazy to say that 20 years ago.
It was a whole nother world, bro. And it's like you said. We were more so worried about I'm not gonna say it, and I always do vouch for these young boys because not always vouch for them in every way, but in certain ways, this shit ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
A lot of like the smoking on the L and all that, smoking on the train and all that, that's different.
Yeah.
Nobody was doing that. Back in the day,
niggas wasn't doing that.
Even like, a nigga he'd shoot somebody, get on the train, he still ain't about to blow no L on the train. Like,
that's real, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
shit,
for real. Like, that's different.
Niggas are jumping niggas, but not smoking the L.
Niggas ain't blowing on the L for some reason. I don't know why we just didn't even think. I'll never forget, probably 10 years ago, this girl, I'm on a bus, and the girl just lit up a cigarette on the bus, and I was astounded. I'm like, yo, she tripping. But that shit regular now. But young boys been killing each other. You see what I'm saying? I'm from 23rd and Lehigh. It was 2-4 bloodline going through it with Dub C. Young boys was killing each other. It was 2-3 a month in that area. You see what I'm saying? And this 07, it was popping. The whole city was on fire. For good and bad. You see what I'm saying? So it's nothing new, but I feel like it's more, and it's only that. I feel like back then you had kids killing each other, and then you had adults killing each other. I feel like now it's more kids killing each other than adults killing each other. If you see what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just what I see. I could possibly. I didn't look that. I didn't research that. But I just feel like, and I don't know necessarily to pinpoint exactly why, but I can tell you this music is not good. The music they listen to, even we listen to stuff, and it had all types of all of that in it, but those artists could still do other things. You see what I'm saying? For the most part, even a Beanie Siegel, we gonna go to the king of Philly. He still made songs bread and butter. You see what I'm saying? Like, these young boys don't even talk about females. It's all straight, I want to kill you. That's it. And if they do talk about a female, they just talk about fucking her real quick. It ain't like intimate relationship shit. Right. Not that nobody when they hear I love you, but we all go through real shit with these females. You see what I'm saying? Or just the opposite sex. So just the media, so many different reasons, bro. But the thing is, what we have to be accountable. If somebody puts a spoon in your face, full of something that you don't know what it is, you gonna expect it. You gonna be like, I'm not just, I'm not just gonna, you say. But when it comes to the music and the shit we watch, we just take what they give us. And that's part of the problem. That's a big part of the problem. And will it ever happen? No, I know that. But that's what would need to happen. For us to ever start getting ahead as a people, we would have to like drop out of everything that the way we can't interact. Like, desegregation was the worst thing that ever happened to us.
Yes, it is.
It's cool to be cool with white people and all that, but we need to be with our own. Like, all that, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I be going on these type topics.
No, I feel you, bro. I honestly, I do feel as though it comes down to the person as well, too, though. Because at the end of the day, everyone has their own path, their own journey. Like, listen to the music. Like you said, it was a lot of rappers rapping about a lot of shit growing up, and some people chose to go down that path, and some people chose not to. At the end of the day, growing up, everyone was afraid that we was gonna grow up being influenced by Grand Theft Auto. Some people was actually influenced. I wasn't influenced. I actually just enjoyed playing the game. I wasn't walking around imagining myself killing random people and just like, and all this extra shit. Like, you feel me? But I want to get back to the versatility that you have. Going back to you saying guys don't even make music about girls anymore, or just any way that they're talking about. Like you said, we spoke on 1+1, but also speaking on real life shit. It was a song that you performed, man. The song Jimmy. That's my shit, bro. And it was funny. I don't know why I'm saying that's my shit, but it's my shit. The way the way you put your words with it, man. How do you come up with that type of shit, man?
Bro, like, I was high, bro. I was high.
Word.
It was
clever, bro. I
don't know where that shit came from, bro. Like, pause. But but that shit, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't even remember when I wrote it, bro.
Word.
I don't even. It just was like, I wanted to make a song like. That's like an album cut. Right. Like, that's like a song where you playing an album. It's not a filler. Right. It's like a real song, but it's not something you would make a single. You see what I'm saying? I hear what you say. But it's like it has a concept to it. Yeah. And it's like I like building. I don't like just slapping a bunch of songs together. I like building an actual album. Like, when you listen to it, it's like you feel like fulfilled after. You see what I'm saying?
Or it could be one of them joints where it's like, damn, why the fuck that shit was only like a minute? Like, that shit should have been like 2 minutes. Yeah. That having motherfuckers want more of the song, bro. Right. But when I heard you say rap that joint, bro, that joint was crazy. You was rapping about, but it's crazy, bro. When you said something like, yo, this nigga said something like, skeptical of his team because they a bunch of nuts.
He be with nuts, like. It was like,
yo, bro.
I tried to hide it as long as I could about what I was talking about,
right?
And like try to conceal it, but it was like the second, third bar, you kind of peaked. Like,
bro, I was cracking up and I'm looking at the DJ behind, listening to him. He nodding his head.
Shout out to Luke.
Yo, I'm cracking up, man. Like, your freestyles on the gram, bro. You got a lot of freestyles, bro. A lot of freestyles, bro. You actually working hard, bro. You on different platforms. I see you on the Takeover Files. I seen you on Play for the Plug.
Yeah.
I seen you
Back of the Class.
Yeah, Back of the Class. A lot of different joints, bro. I just want to know, how do you feel by being a rapper in the city when you have a lot of rappers in the city? Like, do you feel as though it's like, is it oversaturated? Because you got some people, bro, like you said, you've been rapping since 9 and things in that sort, bro. And we 91 baby, so y'all do the math. But like, how do you, like, being an artist is hard. Like, how do that shit make you feel being in the city as a rapper and knowing this is your passion, but like you're not where you want to be at, and what keeps you driving.
I remember talking about this with Lito, the Takeover Files, but it's like what keeps me going is, I mean, it's my purpose. It's like at this point, I'm convinced like that's what I do best. You see what I'm saying? It's like I do great things, but I do that best. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what keeps me going. It's like, what else I'm gonna do? Like I'm going to make money somehow, so I'm gonna figure that out. You see what I'm saying? But as far as having a passion for something, that's my thing. You see what I'm saying? It's like I love writing. It's like I even write stories. I write, like, I want to write a book. I'm not gonna say I'm in the process of writing a book, but I did start. Okay. I just didn't get back to it on some just procrastinating shit. But I love writing. Like I ain't stopped writing songs though. I was writing songs the whole time. But as far as being in Philly and is it oversaturated? Hell yeah, bro. I thought it was too many rappers when I first came out here, when I was 19 back in 2011. And it was so much better than it is now, bro. It was like, I'm trying to think who came out of that. Lee Mason came out of that wave. Lee Mason. She was the one that got like the biggest out of they called it the new wave at the time.
I remember she
Lean Bean, but now she's the kid with the gift.
Kid with the gift, yep,
Or Lena L.
Lean hard.
Pusha Feet, he came out of that era. But shit was different, huh? Yeah, Asia Sparks. Shit was different back then. But like now, I don't even consider myself a rapper, bro. I just
artist.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's like I just like making music. Like, don't put me with them. Like,
I like that.
You see what I'm saying?
You can see it. You can honestly see it though, man. Like if you actually had the time to listen to your words instead of just like looking for a hit. You feel me? Your freestyles, the different songs, the Kalani joint, the Problem freestyle, a couple joints, bro. The Summertime freestyle, a couple different freestyles, man. Now have you had the opportunity? Like I know you do open mics in the city. Have you ever had the opportunity to travel elsewhere? Like going down Atlanta, New York, different open mics in different cities so different people know who you are?
I did a few shows in New York through the years. Not as of recent. I did a show in DC. Gilly was there. That was dope. That was back in 2018. But like as far as really getting out of the city, no, my main thing, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was a single dad. My son was from 7 until he's 15 now, really in 14. So for 1 year between 7 and 14, he lived with his mom. But that whole time it was just me. So I ain't really travel like that. It was like I really have to, and that's what makes me upset. Like just to go back, it was like I really, he don't owe me nothing. But it's like I sacrificed my life for you, man. Like you gonna act like that to me? Like
I feel that.
To me,
but I feel that, man. Cause like I hate to say it, bro. It's like you know how like I be looking at it when people was like, "Don't rush to grow up, bro." Like you know, you got enough time to enjoy these years and all that shit. We was like, "Oh, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm trying to get grown. I'm trying to be 21. I'm trying to do this, trying to do that." And it's a lot of different shit going on now. When you look at the situation, like you said, as far as you know, I sacrificed a lot for you and this and the third. At that time, like you said, put yourself in his shoes when you was his age and you was going through what you was going through. You didn't see that.
And I'll be having to keep that in my head.
That's the only fucking thing. Like I said, I don't have a child for me to feel or understand what you're going through, but it's going off of the words that was said to us growing up. My grandfather used to say certain things to me like, yo, you gonna wish you had this time back, or I used to do this, or I did what you're doing is nothing new, or whatever the case may be, and you thinking you outsmart. I don't know what that was back in the 80s or 60s, 70s, and it's the same exact thing. You
right,
think
it's just a cycle.
And now when it's happening to you, you be like, they think I'm dumb. Right. What the fuck? Right. And it's like, yo, I'm really feeling what my parents felt. Like, what the fuck?
It's
like,
crazy,
like you,
bro. And that's why I started the song. I wrote yesterday. I told my mom I apologize. Like that shit to bring it back, to bring it all the way back. Yeah, and it's just, yeah, bro. It's like I don't even know really what to say. It's just like I just hope me and my son could be cool, be back one day.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. Because I can understand that's a big burden on you, man. And as a black man, as a black father, bro, as a single father, bro, like that's it's like, you know how people say the system, the system, the system. That's what the fuck it be seeming like, bro. Especially like I respect every father that I know. All my homies as fathers and shit that's really a part of their child's lives, and not just saying I'm a part of their life, like really in their lives, doing the best they can to sacrifice for themselves and to be a better person, and their child. But it's like, how can I say it? What you had said earlier, bro. Being a black man, it's like you don't deserve that respect. You're complaining. You're supposed to do this, bitch. At the end of the day, I know I don't need a reward or pat on the back for doing what I know I created. But at the same time, don't give me your ass a kiss when you see me out here busting my ass trying or doing what I can to provide or be this protector for my child. This is for anybody that's put down or kicking the black man down while he's trying. That's what we don't do. I don't commend that. Yeah, you got some niggas that's bums, that's lazy, that's not in their fucking child's lives. Those motherfuckers deserve all the criticism. But the niggas that's actually active, doing whatever they can,
The men.
that can do what they can to provide and be there for their child. May not be the way you want to be there for him, but I'm doing what I know, what I can do.
And it's not even so much about his mom. Like, his mom's side is a big negative influence. But it ain't just so much about his mom giving me problems as far as me and his relationship. It's really just like me and him having a falling out because I think we just was around each other too much, too long. Like, I think because my son is really just now developing a real relationship with his mom. Like, they didn't really, like, just to be transparent, she had 5 kids after him. He both our first. So, but she, you know what I mean? So how much time was she really spending with him?
You funny as shit. Yeah, I got you.
Let's be real. Proof is in the pudding. So he was with me. Like, everybody know, like, Reed always had his son with him.
Yes, you should.
And this is why.
Right, I get that.
So, it's not even that. It's just like, I feel like me and my son kind of like burnt out of each other. And he's just like, Dad, I know you want me to go this route. I'm going the complete opposite route. And there's nothing you could do about it. Like, yeah, son, that's only going to hurt you at the end of the day. I'm going to still be here. What you think you really accomplishing by doing that? Like, just don't worry about me. Just handle your business.
Or anything, like any therapy sessions or anything, or is he like, is it to the point where
he's
it's like,
not
too
even
good for that shit?
Yeah, he's not even like there. Like, my son, it's so much. Like,
I feel you, bro.
He's just he think he one of them bulls, and I
get that. Like, what they call it, you smelling yourself.
Oh man, Izzy.
Yeah, I get that.
He got his nose wide open.
Yeah, I got
damn.
No, I get that, man. I did with, like, not to stay on, you know, the topic of your son, man. Cause I just know that's a serious topic, and I just wanted you to, like, you know, get that out there, man, for the people that was, you know, curious and know, you know, what you're talking about, to actually have a sit down, you know, because they be like, oh, I understand this message, but like, I want him to elaborate, you know, but not saying too much because, you know, certain things is private, of course. The influences that you had in the rap game, man. I know you had mentioned Bow Wow, of course, and that's growing up, of course. Yeah. But as far as like when you became a fan of the game, like who was certain people that influenced your pen now?
Got you. Like I told you, I always like Mace was my first favorite rapper. Yeah. But Jay-Z, he was my favorite. Jay-Z the rapper, like, you know, his name is kind of different than it was when we was coming up. Yeah. Off rap, but as far as Jay-Z rap, yeah. DMX, Beans, Kiss, Cam. Yeah, I love Cam. I love Cam. Confidence.
Cam Run?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Who you talking about?
Yeah,
Killer Cam.
I got you.
Yeah, so like, and people get stuck on that Laffy Taffy Raffy. That was 1 year he was rapping like that. He ain't rap like that all the time. Like, listen to What Mean the World to You? That came out in 2000. Like, Cam been crazy. You see what I'm saying? So Cam, as I got older, I started tapping in the Big Pun, of course, Nas. Yeah. But my man, and I got to meet him last year, EAZY. EAZY. I was just listening to him when you pulled up. EAZY, yeah, it's different. Like, he wasn't no crazy superstar, but he was right there. Like, if you were there, if you know, like, part of the firm and all that. He was big at one point. But yeah, like his first 2 albums and a few off the third and just some features and shit like that, like he resonated with me the most. I'm like, yo, this is the epitome of a rapper. This is what I would want to, you see what I'm saying? It's like he's saying something, he got a crazy flow, he stand up for black people, he fly, he not nobody you gonna play with. Like he was just he embodied it. I was like, yo, he is him. And yeah, so those are my main influences. But I'm really heavily influenced on R&B too. Like I love R&B more than I like rap.
Me too.
Yeah, like I just can't sing.
Not for you.
You saying, or I can't sing the way I would want to sing. Like, because they say everybody can sing. You just gotta find your voice.
You better take the chord route, man. You better start harmonizing the chord route.
I mean, I got songs like that. I got a song called "Change Me" that I didn't even record yet.
Okay.
And it got like a little. I got a song called "Critical" off No Easy Way Out too, where it's like it ain't rap. But that's as far as it go. It's like singing. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
Exactly
I'm a big, huge fan. Probably the biggest, youngest male fan of New Edition in the world.
Okay, New Edition. Okay.
In the world. Okay. Like I ain't talking about just Can You Stand the Rain and If You This and Love. No, I know the Jones. I know the Jones. I know the albums. Like you said, I know they birthdays, bro. Like I love New Edition, bro. Like
you know all these.
Yo, so State Property and New Edition. Those are my favorite groups all the time. Like, and it's such a contrast.
No, I get that.
But that describes me. You see what I'm saying? New Edition, State Property. That describes me. But those are my favorite.
The street and the smooth.
Exactly.
Like, I respect
exactly.
It. I respect it. So, is there any rappers or any artists that you would like to work with in the city, or like in general?
Yeah, Saint Basil.
Okay. Oh my God, that's old head.
Yeah.
Old head hard.
He killing that shit right now too.
Old head hard.
Rhea for real.
Okay.
That's like little
that's
sis.
Shorty. I know that's a joke. Got the little podcast joint. She sing. Okay. I think that's her.
I think she got a podcast. She do the joint where she interview people. Yeah. She interview people. Yeah, you want the money though.
I got you.
Shout
out to you.
Shout out to Rhea for real. It's a few more, and I'm forgetting their names, but Neptune.
Okay.
Amir Ali.
That right there.
Yeah, right. I got, and the thing is, I make sure I got pictures with all these people. Like, I mean, we out.
Interviewed Neptune years ago, like 6 years ago.
Oh yeah. I ain't know she was been getting busy like that.
Yeah,
been getting busy that long, but you can tell though when you see her.
Listen, that's another story. But when I first heard her rap, she has a way of captivating a fucking crowd like no other.
Yeah.
Like,
her performances is ridiculous.
It's like mic control, MC. That shit is retarded, yo. Like, but go ahead.
And she got like a Lauryn Hill type vibe. Yeah, like she's dope. I like her.
That's a style.
Yeah. KP, shout out to KP.
My guy.
It's a few.
Okay.
That's I mean, yeah.
That's a roster. That's a good roster, man. So, what do you like to do, bro? For the audience, man. Like, do you like to travel, man? Like, I know you be doing clean out, doing yard work. I seen the joint you did the
do
day.
Do a little bit of everything,
man.
my nigga.
Hustling. That's what I said, hustling, man. So, like,
what
you be doing on the side, man? Like, what do you like to do to enjoy, yourself?
Honestly, bro, I'ma fall back when the lights is off and all that. Like when I'm by myself or when I'm with my folks, I'm a real calm, laid back, just like to laugh, chill. Like to go out periodically. I don't like to go out too much because I don't want to keep, like money is currency. Like it's good to have a good time, but it's like I'm gonna have a good time no matter where I go. First and foremost, I ain't gonna be bored nowhere. You see what I'm saying? So, like I go out, go on dates, shit like that. But I love nature. I love to bro, I be 34. Like I love to just meditate, smoke, read, go for walks, take a ride, take a drive. I really like when I can be alone. I like to just be alone.
Bro, me too, man.
You feel me? And I'm an only child.
I'm the oldest. My man Quilly said, man, I'm a loner. That mean I should just be left alone. That's real shit, yo. Like real fact. Like,
that's just so straight to the point,
real
though. That's
shit,
real, though.
He said, I pay my bills 4 months up, baby, I'm grown. He said, I know security with me, but I still got my chrome. Hey, yo, man, that type of volume gets you banged on, watch your tone. Man, I don't know, man. But look, a lot of people should be interested in listening to EAZY Samir, man. Actually, I was on a note, because I know you broke it down. Yeah. On why you changed the name, because you basically didn't just talk to it, you rapped it.
Yeah,
like, how you
why not
changed
put
it.
it in the song?
And that was crazy, bro. I just want to let everyone know this was an amazing interview. And also, where can people find you at, bro? Like the links, the YouTube information, and also any type of upcoming shows or things of that sort.
Got you. So EAZY Samir on Instagram, TikTok, REE._Samir, SAMIR. Links for everything is in my bio. YouTube, subscribe, tap into the videos, show love, all that. Tune into the freestyles on the Instagram, tap into my stories. I'm usually, like I told you, I was in my shell, but usually I be on that joint active, like showing life and all that. And I'm gonna get back. I needed this, bro, and I appreciate it,
bro. Before we leave, man. It was one line that you said. I had wrote this shit down, bro. It's funny because you said this, like, you can end it with this, man. You said you add comical in your raps, bro, when you was on stage, yo. When you said this one line, I was dying. It was a Throwback Thursday freestyle. This is a lot of freestyles that you got on your page, bro.
Okay.
This nigga said, man, we gonna play this game real quick. I never played this game.
All right.
Let's see if you can finish the lines in your own bar. I be mad spending money. I'm going to help you real quick. I be mad spending money on some leather.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I be mad spending money on some leather Uggs. And the pussy ain't good as she said it was.
Bro,
that's why I don't be doing that shit. Like,
bro, that shit
from somebody else.
Bro, that shit was funny as shit, man. The Dev Hard Show, man. Episode 2, man.
Shout out to Dev Hard, man. Shout out to the podcast. This is a beautiful, I appreciate you, bro.
You already know. I appreciate you for even stopping by, bro.
Absolutely.
Great conversation. And hopefully we'll have another sit down with EAZY Samir, man.
No doubt.
A great joint, man. You already know. Episode 2 of the Dev Hard Show.
Ain't no easy way out.
You already know. Check it out, too. No Easy
Way Out 3.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
Right,
No Easy Way Out 3. That's what y'all really need to tap in so you can hear about Jimmy. Yeah, absolutely. That dropped in January. You can hear Jimmy. You can see what we was talking about. You can hear 1+1.
It's too much for me, man.
It's too much, man. So it's a lot. It's a lot. And I got a lot of work to do to promote that, to get these videos out. So y'all gonna see more of me, man. Y'all gonna see more of me. We out. Let's
Real shit. Run them numbers up on 1+1, man.
Ooh, all that.